Party people. Yep, it works. Okay, just wanted to make sure. We forgot to do the mic check. Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. Greg and James beat 'em up. It's your favorite show on Twitch where
Greg
and James play beat 'em ups. And not just any beat 'em up. Every beat 'em up. Yes. All right, there it is.
I was preparing for that bit, which is why I forgot my name.
Yes. It's a lot to remember.
It is, yeah.
And you've only recently been roped into the second part.
Mm-hmm.
I've had, what is this now, 57 episodes to get the hang of this, and I'm just about there. All right, so.
So 3 more beat 'em ups on the docket.
3 more on the docket. Here we are. Guided by Voices in the house. Cedric the Owl in the house. Welcome. Guided by Voices playing Fallout right now.
Nice.
Danielle and I just finished watching the Fallout series. There we go. Fallout series last night, and I thought it was quite good. I'll share my 2 quibbles. I already shared them with Greg, so I won't belabor them.
Yeah.
But I did not. The wife character did not ring true to me when her 2 big scenes are being like, I need to keep my job at Vault Tech so that we are in one of the good vaults, and like looking troubled, like, if she's evil at this point, why wouldn't she try to make her husband think like, no, Vault Tech's good, everything's fine, honey, instead of feeding his concerns and being like, and then her other scene is revealing that actually she's just evil. I don't know. Didn't buy that. And the action choreography sucked in the final big fight.
In the final,
because they redid the exact, like, there's a wacky fight battle scene early on where raiders are attacking a vault.
Yeah. And
it's very silly and like nobody's behaving like a sane military person. And then they use the exact same choreography for the Brotherhood of Steel attacking the elite guard of the New California Republic.
Yeah.
I don't know. But excellent show overall, and it certainly made me want to play the games. But you can see where this is going, I bet. I thought I'd love to play Fallout. So I put it on the list. And in 2026, we'll be playing Fallout together while we watch Season 3.
Yep. You'll be playing Fallout 1. I'm sure you'll start at the beginning.
Yeah, I've never played Fallout 1. I've only ever played Fallout 2. Okay, that's not quite true. I played like an hour of Fallout 3 and less than that of Fallout 4.
I've seen plenty of Fallout 4, but I don't think I've played a minute of it.
Oh, hey Greg, you want to pop the light on there?
Oh yeah, sure.
Because it's not really having a big difference right now while there's natural light, but I noticed last time that we got gradually worse lit as the evening wore on.
Oh, nice.
Cool. As far as I'm aware, there's not a huge amount of evolution between Fallouts 1 and 2. Smokey!
Hey!
Long time no see indeed. Glad to have you here. But I loved Fallout 2. I don't know, Fallout 3 and like, I can see why people like them, and so this is not a knock on those games, but to me, like, Fallout is not a janky first-person shooter. It's a janky isometric RPG.
Yep.
It's just how I feel. All right, so here we are. We're still making our way, bit by bit, day by day,
through the year 1991 specifically.
Yep, we're making our way through 91.
A big year for beat 'em ups.
And then we just got to do everything else that we see here. Today, Smokey, great question. We are playing, for sure, because I'm almost positive we get 2 games in. We're going to do SNK's Robo Army and then Sega's Spider-Man the video game.
Yes.
And if we blast through both of those and we still got 30 minutes or more left, we'll fire up this Riot City by Westone.
Yeah, the
last
2 games we played, Hula, and
That's great, Cedric. My most successful Fallout 2 attempt ever fell apart when I had finally trained myself to be like a nuclear engineer, and I went and I repaired the reactor for the ghouls, thinking, do them a solid, get some experience points, probably some rewards. And the game registered that. And I did it, and then, of course, I saved, and I hadn't updated. I had 2 saves going, but I hadn't touched the other one. It was very, I bear some responsibility here in the same way that, you get kicked by a horse. It's like, well, what? You knew the horse was there. Why are you standing behind the horse?
Why were you standing in kicking distance of the horse?
It is still sad that you got kicked. But yeah, so what the game did was I repaired their generator for them, and every ghoul registered that as an act of lethal aggression. And so they all, from then on, wanted to kill me, but I had saved in the center of the reactor. And even with, I reloaded a lot of times, I was like, fine, I'll accept that the ghouls just hate me for some reason. I had very good small arms training, so if I could get, reasonably close to a person, I could shoot them in the eyes pretty reliably, and that's almost always a one-hit kill. But even doing that, just popping them in the eyes as I walked around the corner. There's too many ghouls in that freaking thing, and they all have shotguns, and I just couldn't get it. So when I do this someday here at 58 Dream Street, I will very wisely be doing what I do with the other games now, which is just constantly saving a new save.
Constantly new save states. I do that with any RPG I play whenever I, when I played, Octopath Traveler, whenever I began or ended a unique chapter, I was like, this is a new one. This is just going to be a new save in case I get to the end of this chapter and I'm like, actually, I screwed up big time, turns out.
Wait.
Just give you the chance to... What's going on, James?
I can't remember.
These are games played.
How this works. Oh, okay.
Ninja Kids.
So wait. But how do I populate this?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
There you go.
There we are.
More. We've done much more than this. DD Crew. Yeah, we have not populated this screen in a while. There we are.
There we are. Okay.
So both Ninja Clowns and Puli Rula turned out to be very short games.
Hold on, and we got a display issue.
So if the games tonight are as short as those two, we will probably be blazing through them. But
yeah,
I have a feeling at least one will return to the sort of longer stuff. It's weird because neither of those games. Sometimes games are long in the arcade because they're long. Because they've put a lot of the processing data. Clearly, with games like Puli Rula, they were putting a lot of the processing power of the machine into the graphics, which are very good. Some of the best of any game we've seen. But clearly they said, well, we don't have enough room to have a lot of levels.
Yes.
But sometimes the games are short because they're like, well, you're going to be dead a lot of the time and fumbling around for quarters, and that will prolong your game experience. But I would say neither was Column 2 last week. They were short. I guess Ninja Clowns was doing some graphical things. It certainly was far from the ugliest game we've seen.
They had some creative character designs, the backgrounds were kind of pretty. They didn't necessarily match that perfectly.
Yeah,
I felt like the backgrounds were more kind of subdued and realistic than the clown ninjas.
But neither were quarter munchers. I think we spent
nothing.
We spent nothing on either.
It was affordable. Okay, so would you put? Oh, whoops.
Nope.
Hold on.
That ain't it. Ooh, I love this flyer though. This is beautiful art.
63. Enter. 1. Enter. There.
Yeah, I love the line work on this.
Yeah. It looks real nice.
It's really good.
It's got a great cover. It's an SNK game. Mm-hmm. We've played a great Neo Geo game. Mm-hmm. I can't even remember what it was. But it was not designed by SNK. So far, SNK hasn't really it's not that their games have been bad that we played here, but they haven't. Yeah, they have not made their Metal Slug, in the beat 'em up genre, or their Samurai Showdown or what have you. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens because we're diving in.
Maybe they got there. Nobody cared.
So, here's a momentous thing.
Yeah.
We played 64 games so far.
Yes.
There are 69 games on our list that we haven't played.
Yeah.
So when we play Robo Army, that becomes 65, 68. When we play Spider-Man, it becomes 66, 67. And if we play Riot City, we cross the halfway point.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're getting there, folks.
Persistence.
We are getting there.
So.
I mean, and then we'll do our ranking and stuff, and then
find out if our hotkeys remain bound. Mine do.
Yep.
Sweet.
I'm all good.
Okay. We're all set. Oh. Adjusting my headphone level in the mix so that we don't blast our audience with sound. And this is it. We're going in.
Here we go. Starting with Robo Army.
Robo Army.
Robo Army. Okay.
We'll use
Man, we have options.
the US version one.
Yeah.
We've been playing the European versions of these just because they're at the top of the list.
Yeah, that's why there's been so many U's.
Yeah.
The Neo Geo.
Let me know how the mix is, but it visually looks okay.
Unknown robots invaded a city. The U.S. forces have deployed a Robo Army to destroy them.
Okay.
Fighting robots. with
Robo
robots.
Army.
So this is just.
Oh,
Alright. Are we just...
great. Audio's fine. We've got an attract screen that just shows us the gameplay. Looks like you're going to have to pop your own quarters in, Greg.
Oh, right, okay.
Is that the plus button?
It is.
Sure is.
I'll give myself a ton here.
Hey, not a bad idea. Well, it's 2-button control.
Okay.
We can change to buggy by using power metal.
Seize humanoids! We will use their human brains to clone ourselves.
You would think that the robots would then malfunction and start attacking each other because they are humanoid. They aren't humans.
No,
they don't have brains.
They are humanoid.
Oh, you found the super attack. Okay, there.
Okay, so the fourth button does nothing.
Okay,
But
So-
attack.
a jump and attack.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that bear hug.
Yeah, I've got it.
Have we seen a grapple that is just a bear hug? Like just the grapple
think so.
itself kills them?
I don't think so.
I like that we're a robot and a cyborg.
I could be a cyborg.
Yeah, I guess.
I just replaced my head.
Oh, sweet. I got a robot. All right. So this game looks great. Not surprising. It is a Neo Geo game.
Alright. I gotta get good. I'm not doing great so far.
I think officially these guys are the Robo Army.
The guys with
Just two guys.
Yeah, just two guys. We're the Robo Army.
Two dudes. One who is definitely a cyborg and one who might be. In which case, we should be called the Cyborg Army. If you're a robot, that's at least something. Okay, you gotta hit them when they jump.
Yeah.
Because we're stiff-ass robots. We can't just bend over. Oh,
What? Are they? Oh, they're combining.
it's absorbing them.
No,
Oh,
James,
your mom.
they're
No,
combining.
don't worry. I put them in the wrong order in the title. We're doing Robo Army first. Don't worry.
Got him.
Okay.
Alright. That one was pretty easy.
That was
Thanks.
easy, for sure. But it's a mini-boss. Are these... Yep, these are robot birds.
I mean, what else could they be?
I thought they might just fly by. They could just be an embellishment. I'm excited for the Spider-Man game.
So this is
I loved the
Basically,
Captain
what-
America and the Avengers game when I was a kid. Without caring at all about Captain America and the Avengers. Sorry, Greg?
So this is basically just the plot of Mega Man.
This game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, 2 barrels will do it.
I think there are some important distinctions. Oh, destroyed. superpower?
Superpower, yeah.
You did it immediately at the start.
No. That was the super. I want to turn into a van.
Oh, I think we had to pick an item up to do that?
There you go. You just did.
Haha, alright.
Yeah, do it.
I'm a buggy. Oh, I was like, do I have a gun? No, I just accelerate.
Yeah, you just run
Makes
into
sense.
people.
I just
What's your third button do? The super button when you're buggy.
I don't know.
Too late.
Yes. It's a very, this game was a great inspiration for the advancement of American car culture.
Yeah. Oh, we've got some GIs locked
We found
up.
some humans. They haven't even got their brains in. They're just leaving them in a cage.
I do not know.
Oh. This is a weird thing. Why is every robot type that this guy has designed? Oh, sweet.
Oh, it's a two.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Just like in Sekiro, shadows die twice.
Damn. Okay, that's me.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Mega Man X is a much better fit.
Yeah, true.
Because we very much are just fighting animal things. Do you have a favorite Maverick, Greg?
They've provoked the wrath of my army. Destroy forces against us. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Those are the forces you want to destroy.
I do like.
Crash, Caroid.
I do like the Pharaoh.
What?
The Pharaoh guy.
That's a robot master. I said Maverick, Greg, like Mega Man X.
Oh.
An animal.
You are correct.
Buggy time.
No, I don't think I do.
I'm not sure if, like, he or she or it is a good Maverick. I'm not sure it's my favorite, but I love the name, even though it's just a faulty translation. But in Mega Man X, Boomer Kuwanger,
That is a good name.
which he's boomerang cockroach. Like
Yeah.
Kuwanger is the Japanese word for cockroach, but I guess the localization team was not familiar with that word, so they were just like, I guess this thing's a Kuwanger.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Let's do it phonetically.
Ooh.
So, there's not a ton going on
No.
in the gameplay here. It's fun.
Oh, we've got a kick. I don't know we had a kick the whole time.
Our things are backwards. Have you continued?
Yeah, I continued.
Okay.
What?
Just my thing wasn't reading.
We have a back kick. We kick in the
Oh.
direction we're not facing.
How?
Both buttons at once.
Okay. I was about to use it for the first time, except the guy's Flame Mammoth's a good one. Shout out to Chill Penguin, though. Chill Penguin's not the only example of this, but Chill Penguin's the first one I remember of recognizing, oh, hey, I beat
Damn it.
a Maverick, and now a different Maverick's level is different. That's not even the cool one. The cool one is... Oh, whoops, that's you. Sorry, buddy. That happens a lot in the Robo Army.
It does.
The
Sorry,
whole
man.
friendly fire is a real problem.
Hey, watch out for these
In the
mines.
robot army whose mission is to destroy all robots.
I don't like that the bad guys don't seem to activate the mines.
Yeah, that's not great. Although, like, you can't actually just explain it as them, like, you know, the mines just have a thing in them.
Yeah,
that-
the
that
slot mines.
They're not going to activate. Oh, sweet, got an arm.
Nice.
Great graphics. The soundtrack is a totally acceptable...
It's like a non-offensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, what if the soundtrack of Mega Man X was just a little less distinctive?
Yeah.
Like, what if those melodies didn't really worm their way into your ear?
at beating up birds. Power item. It's an arm.
Yeah. Mega Man X villain. I think they are Reploids. Reploids are all of them, and Mavericks are the Reploids who have joined Sigma's army.
Okay, this car dinosaur is gonna be a problem. I don't like that there's just a fucking T-1000. No, not T-1000. A T-2 throwing bombs at us for no good reason. Okay, we're gonna do this.
I don't like that we can't hit him.
I blew him up using my special.
Well, I got him.
Hey,
Abra.
always has a reason. Hello. Your persistence is in vain. I will send you to hell. Me, Professor Avery Goodman.
Professor Yeed, I believe. Or was it Jeed or Yeed?
Jeed, it was Jeed.
Old Jeed. Okay, there. I was like, all the power-ups just going to mock me by being slightly closer to you?
No, we
No.
can jump from rope to rope.
Okay.
Watch out, these guys have... I like this ninja robot design. Oh, shit.
Haha.
Yeah, we've got also our arms are connected. Have you noticed this? Nice little touch.
What?
Our arms
Oh, yeah, we have
just
like a little
that.
device.
Yeah.
That's great. It's like the thing on like a zip line or a...
Yeah, exactly. Life gauge, power. Yeah, and I like these little ninja dudes. I like that they have a little...
This is fun. This is a
Yeah.
cool little gimmick level, but it is distinctly and vastly inferior to the same thing in Battletoads.
True. Oop. Oh, is this a boss? It is.
I don't know that I've heard of this. The black hole. Your mom, which sounds great. Hell robots in a Disney movie called The Black Hole. Is it animated?
1979. Got him.
Not animated. Okay.
God, it's so hard to time the kick.
Yeah.
It's easier to wait for him to come a bit lower and get him. Okay, that's another
Wow.
drag.
Man, I wish I know this makes me a sicko, but in a second I would watch the
Whoa! He became two dudes.
never released first cut of Event Horizon.
Oh, it was...
Where they were just like, sorry, this is too upsetting. We can't show this to people. Please burn this footage.
Oh, your special changes the more you use it.
Oh.
My special starts by being... Oh, wait, maybe it's directional. You should always test directional on these games. Nope, it just changes. And what is it when it's green?
Ooh,
Look at that.
I just did a thing that I'd never seen before.
Oh, nice. So when it's green, it's... I'm really wasting it, but...
Yeah, I've only seen Event Horizon when I was young enough to not, like...
Oh, yeah, like
have
a
many
TV
thoughts?
edit?
I think the director's cut does some stuff, but as far as I know... Yeah, when you get... I don't do a bear hug. I grab them with one arm and then put my elbow through their brain.
Nice.
I am fascinated by this black hole now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Event Horizon as a concept is just really, really cool. Something that sticks with you. You see it once or even hear it described. And then also, just if you just look up some screen captures from that film, like the one they did release is horrifying. Oh, nice.
What is this guy? What is this friendly fellow? Oh! He shoots lasers.
I like the...
Oh, I feel bad kicking the shit out of this dude.
Yeah, this one's cute. Why is he... He said... Oh, he just ate me. No, he ate you.
No, he didn't eat either of us. He's eating stuff out of this junk pile.
That's neat.
I don't... Maybe it's healing him? Well, it didn't work.
No, I don't know what the deal was with that. Cool environment.
Yeah.
Cool boss designs.
I underestimated their true power. My men, I count on you to get them.
Seriously, we're just... I mean, it's kill all robots.
Mad policeman.
Hey, sexy mama, want to kill all robots? There are two... I rarely do anything on Facebook anymore, but at least once a year, I always, without any context, post 2 Bender quotes at different times on Facebook. One being the one I just said, hey sexy mama, want to kill all humans. And the other being on Christmas Eve day. Xmas Eve, another pointless day where I accomplish nothing. Boom! It's a... Oh, that bionic elbow is real... Oh, hey.
The bear hug is
I wonder if they were
satisfying.
consciously making a pun.
The bionic
He
elbow?
does the bionic elbow. So, this is a public-facing gimmick for your roommate.
Yeah.
What does he post?
Oh, what's happening? Oh. What? What the hell are these things?
Exactly once. So he's accumulated 15 posts. Anyway, at least like 2 members of my family think that I'm depressed every Christmas and start like sending me messages about the like all the things I have going on in my life. You've accomplished so much. We're proud of you, which is very nice. But it's like, just
No, it's just a bit.
just Google
Don't
the
worry about it.
like just Google the things that I say. I mean, I guess don't Google them.
Yeah,
It'll-
Google is useless.
It'll be
now.
like, you know, your loved one is trying to kill themselves. Have you considered feeding them glue?
Dogs are annoying. Here we go.
Did you hear Google's explanation before they finally just like pulled the thing out of there?
Yeah, they just stopped doing it.
But their excuse was that users are making unusual queries in order to... Oh! What was it? Their excuse was things that are yellow. Ooh, I like where this is going.
Bunch of items with images. Shite. These motorcyclists too. So far, I haven't seen any mad cops.
One of them was a bus, which is typically yellow.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But not
sure.
always.
Not always. But a classical school bus. Yeah, of course it was.
Brilliant. I asked ChatGPT how to complete the main quest of Ultima 5, and it said a mix of things that you have to do in Ultima 5, and just totally generic sounding RPG things, and then references to other Ultima games. All of it printed with the assured confidence of someone who does not care if the thing they are telling you is true. Well, this is a steadily paced game, Greg.
What the hell?
Nice. It's made of glass.
Oh, sure. Fire plug.
Yeah, their excuse was people are tripping it up with unusual
Whoa.
queries.
Do you
It's like,
usually do
oh.
like a-
That's the bionic elbow.
That's the bionic.
Tears
elbow.
them in half.
That's amazing.
Dusty never did it like that.
No. I mean.
Although Ric Flair would have let him.
Yep. Go ahead, Dusty. Just rip me in half.
Yeah. But yeah, their excuse was people are tripping it up with unusual queries. It's like, well, what good is your stupid robot? It can only answer usual queries where the answers are obvious.
Yeah. Okay, here's the mad policeman.
Here we go.
Oh, he's got one of these gimmicks.
I do like that even with the very simple controls, this is one of those games where it feels like your skill matters a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Your skill, your ability to deploy that skill while engaging in conversation.
Yes.
All these things.
Ooh.
And the life,
counted a jump.
the 6-hit life meter does have the result of flattening the strength of every enemy.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for him to start shooting, because otherwise he'll counter your jump.
It's just wild. I understand the idea, which is that the venture capital zero interest rate money printer has been turned off, so the tech industry is frantic for a new way to just be given tons of money. But it's so weird how hard they're all trying to force something that's clearly like, even if it's ever going to be useful, it's clearly not ready for prime time. And they're all just like, no, let's just destroy our core product.
They will not stop Gene's Cyber City plan. The 15-minute city shall be.
I guess that's another part of it, is that a lot of a lot of the hype people here were just moments ago were crypto is the future, blockchain, whatever. And then when that all fell apart, they were like, well, shit, we have all these GPUs. I spent $300 million on GPUs in the last 2 years. Yeah, but it's so weird when it's like Microsoft is cramming it into things, not as egregiously as others though. Like every time I open a PDF in Adobe, it's like, hey, you want me to just summarize this for you? No, I actually opened it to read it. Like, I have a job, man. Like, I can't just take your best guess at what this document says. And like, why would anybody ever in a million years want their PDF reader to guess at what the PDF says for them after they've opened it and it's right in front of them? They can find it for themselves. Nobody would ever want that. And if you go to their website, that's what they think, but I don't think it's going to work. I think they're going to lose.
Yeah, I think they're just going to lose just because of
I think they bet on the wrong horse.
Yeah. That's not to say that AI won't become a part of our future. I just don't think the thing they're selling now is
large language models are not AI. Ah, there will never be legislation in America again. There are too many veto points in the system.
Did you ever
You need to win the presidency, control the House and the Senate.
Yep.
And the Supreme Court now. But it's not enough to control the Senate. You need a supermajority. And it all needs to happen in the same 2-year period. And again, the Supreme Court needs to be under your control, which doesn't happen on a schedule.
Nope.
Because now it's just you pass legislation they don't like, they're just going to cancel it. They're going to say, yeah, Constitution says Democrat laws don't count.
Yeah, it's us.
Oh, very clever.
Yeah, get us. Ooh, I hit him twice with my back.
Yeah, that was good.
Kill your double. Okay. I mean, this is...
They got the...
It's not great when they're off screen.
These guys are fighting like Rocky.
Just taking blows. I just The explosion from oh, we don't even get to see my dad. There we go.
That's fair, Cedric. Yeah, there are some remarkably old people, especially in the United States Senate.
Oh my god. But did you see you said veto points earlier, and I remember thinking who was it? It was the man who served 2 non-consecutive terms.
Cleveland.
Yes. Did you know that Grover Cleveland's official stance on the presidency, the official stance on the government, was the government should do as few things as possible?
I mean, I'm not surprised. He was a 19th century American president.
Yeah, but like, he took it to an extreme degree. He did more vetoes in his first presidency, his first 4 years, than all the other presidents up to that point combined.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, and he felt like that was his job. He felt like, I am doing my job. The president's job is to sit there and veto things. Alright. What? Where did... Oh, okay. I see your gimmick.
Oh!
You gotta jump over those rockets, though. Timing of it is weird. There we go.
Well, there's the key.
Get on either side of him, yeah.
Really?
Huh, okay. I suppose I gotta put somebody on that.
I mean, he was the president at the height of the Gilded Age.
Yep. Yeah, the other thing this project...
$1,000 bill. Do we have a $1,000 bill in Canada, Greg?
I think we must.
I don't think I've ever had occasion to...
I think it's one of those, like, novelty bills.
Yeah, I've certainly never held a bill. Oh, of course. That makes sense. It's a gimmick bill. You can get one. The mint will send it to you, like,
right.
Already framed.
No one has ever opposed me. This is the first time. No matter what, your life is over. No one has ever opposed me. This is my first attempt.
All right, the last battle of Jeed.
Yeah, the other thing about him that was interesting was there's a book written about him called "The President is a Sick Man."
Oh no, I lost a life. That was frustrating.
Falling off the thing?
From full health. Yeah, I got hit by a bird. Or a shot from the iguana thing.
I love the iguana thing. Both because he had some pretty questionable, like, life things that he did. He had, like, a dual life. When one life he was a hardworking... Oh, nice!
Nice.
In one profession he was a hardworking, like, lawyer who...
Boss rush.
Who believed he shouldn't do as many things as possible. And in the other life, he was like a guy called like Big Mike or something, who just was a hard drinking potty dude.
Huh.
And like never the twine did meet. He like activated it like a Mr. Jackal, Dr. Hyde. Sorry. Dr. Jackal, Mr. Hyde
Yeah.
situation. And the other thing is, he had...
So, did Dr. Jekyll...
Yeah.
And I know, I've read the novel, but I was in the 9th grade. Did Dr. Jekyll actually, like, lose his medical knowledge when undergoing the transformation? Or is it just his licensure? That makes sense.
He's not licensed.
The PhD doesn't say Hyde, or the MD doesn't say Hyde on it.
But, it turns out he had cancer of the mouth
Mr.
while
Hyde?
he was president.
Ah.
And they were like, well, we can't let anybody know this because this is the fucking 1800s and cancer is a death sentence.
Yeah.
But there's an experiment. We believe that we can remove this tumor from the top of your mouth and, like, get it out, but we can't tell anybody about it. And so they, like, booked it like, hey, it's the 4th of July, so President Cleveland is going to go on his boat on the lake, like he usually does. And then they, like, got some press to come out and, like...
Okay. This is how your power changes
Yeah.
For each of the 3 colors on the meter as the drains.
Yeah.
To inferior powers. Or at least my middle power was inferior to my main power. Oh,
I
hey.
think they're just different. Like, the middle power is directional.
Yeah, like it's... Okay, yeah.
The
So it was
final
vastly
power-
inferior for my purposes. I just fired it right off the screen.
Yeah.
At nothing.
And
This is good.
At least my green power was, like, only immediately in front of me.
I don't even know what my green power did. I think I hit them, though.
Oh yeah, so they went out on a boat with a doctor in the fucking 1800s, snuck some surgeons on the boat, and then were like, hey, there's 2 ways I can do this surgery. There's the way where I cut you open and like take it out, and we just like, we let it heal naturally, and there's the other way I take out your whole upper palate and replace it with this metal one. But that's way more dangerous. And he was like, well, we're not going to tell anybody. I assume he talked this way because he was from the 1800s.
Yes.
Well, we're not going to tell anybody about it. And if you just take it out, it might deform my face. So you better do the super dangerous one on this boat. To make sure nobody knows. And miraculously...
Officer down.
Miraculously, it worked. The history of the United States could have been Grover Cleveland went on a boat, and when he came off, they were like, sadly, the president has passed away.
Happy 4th of July,
Happy
everybody.
4th of July. But it worked. They never told anybody.
Okay.
For decades.
This woman needs the most help of all. Hey, it's Zeed. Or Jeed.
You've ruined my plan. Now I have no choice but to destroy you. Well, if you could do that.
To revert to an earlier discussion, I don't think I had... Why would you ever detach your head thing from your... I guess because you got to charge it.
Yeah.
Got to plug it in.
Gotta plug it in at night, yeah. Ooh.
They invented air conditioning because of Garfield getting shot. Interesting.
Was it Garfield who was shot, or are you thinking of the other dude?
They were both shot.
Groove. Oh yeah, Cleveland was shot. Oh, nice.
I didn't know that.
I mean, it tracks.
What
I
about...
imagine he's also related to the orange cat.
I was also trying to come up with a Garfield joke.
Got that first.
Yeah.
You gotta be quicker.
We just recently passed the like 20-year anniversary of the Garfield strip where the punchline is that John drinks a mug of dog semen.
A classic of the genre.
It's quite a thing to see. I've seen it at like 10 year. I probably saw it on the 10-year and now again on the 20. And he just go. It's just Garfield's at the vet. John does his like, oh, cup of coffee for me, Liz, being a smarmy jerk, a smarmy idiot. Drinks the cup of coffee, and then, well, the cup of coffee, and then the punchline is that Liz says, "Congratulations, you're gonna be the father of a litter of puppies."
Yeah.
Dog cup. That's the joke.
The joke is dog cup. Oh, phase 2? Oh, Jesus.
Nice. Oh man, he was like, the day may come when an entire robot army is sent against me, and they manage to destroy the outer shell. So make sure that inside there's a helmet shape,
Yeah.
so that I still seem like a head when
It's important to me
when I'm
that
just
I-
fighting in my emergency pod. This part is very Mega Man-y.
Yeah, very much.
This guy is not as cool as Dr. Wily, though.
This guy is
Jeed
not
is
as
inferior
cool
to
as
Dr. Wily. Jeed would never come up with a plan as
Oh, hey.
badass as becoming the mysterious Mr. X. A guy who looks exactly like Dr. Wily except with like a beard, like a fake beard, and like sunglasses or something.
When you run out of X power, you
Who
just
then-
get a kick.
Oh, how about that? That reminds me that I have a shit ton of power that I'm about to waste because I have 1 hit point left.
Yeah,
Oh.
do it. Wait to line him
Oh,
up.
I'm dead.
No.
It's over.
Yeah, got him. Got him with my kick, not your superpower. 10,000 points.
Wait,
for
the
Greg.
fact that not only did Dr. Wily do the mysterious Mr. X scheme,
Dead. Oh, and a sexy lady. Thank you. What were you doing here?
she was kidnapped. She was the one saying, "Help, help."
Yeah, but why?
She has the best brain.
This guy wanted to put his brain in this woman's body?
No, he wanted to do something with the human brains. So she has an obviously powerful brain.
Fair enough. Oh, here we go. That was her job. Thanks for saving Neo, Detroit.
Oh.
From the deadly rule of Jeed. I will reverse
RoboCop,
all
girl.
the evil that my sadistic dad has brought. Okay.
So he was going to take his daughter's brain out so that she could also be a horrible monstrosity.
She turned us back into men.
Feels so good to laugh again.
I guess we were RoboCop. They didn't really go into that.
So we were both cyborgs.
Yeah.
You just must have been more horribly mutilated than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So not only did Dr. Wily do the mysterious Mr. X scheme, where a mysterious Mr. X appears. Nobody knows where he came from. And he's like, look, I've designed some cool robots. And then the robots, 8 of them, all themed, go evil and try to take over the world. And when they destroy his, like, X-Mech or whatever the hell, his like, fake, his glasses fall off. And they're like, it's fucking Dr. Wily. He's done it again. But the mysterious Mr. X scheme comes on the tail of Mega Man 5, where the scheme was he kidnapped Dr. Cossack's daughter.
Yes, Dr. Cossack, yes.
So
yes,
Dr.
yes.
Cossack attacked with... Oh, wait, no, that's Mega Man 4? Proto Man... Yeah, 'cause Proto Man goes rogue mysteriously in Mega Man 5.
Is it Mega Man 4 or Mega Man 3? No, Mega Man 3 is part of the original Dr. Wily trilogy.
Yep.
So it's 4 that Dr.
But yeah,
Cossack's
3 times in a row, he came up with the gimmick of forcing somebody else to do his gimmick.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. This is good.
It's pretty good.
It's mid-tier.
Mid-tier
I don't
all
think
the way.
I don't think any discussion is required
Not really.
to determine that game was right down the middle.
I don't know what the curve is going to be for mid-tier. We might find that actually the majority of mid-tiers are upper mid-tiers. The sort of baseline middle is...
When we cross the halfway threshold, we'll scroll through the lists. We'll do some discussion and some thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's the thing about it.
I remember Jeed.
I remember Jeed. Jeed will stay
And I
with
remember the excellent 2 grapple kills of the like
the bear
lethal
hug
bear hug
and the bionic elbow.
bionic elbow of just ripping them right in half. We killed the janitor robot. There was some stuff. There was not nothing in that game.
The cute sewer robot that did remind me of a Mouser from TMNT, but like
this next one has really got legs.
Okay,
Why don't we
so
take it for
Spider-Man-
a spin?
So Spider-Man I can say a lot about. So this is 1991. So this is Spider-Man. This is not the animated series. This predates the animated series. So this is just going off of the success of Spider-Man in the comics, which is in 1991 is at an all-time high.
It was a big time for Marvel generally.
It was a huge time for Marvel generally. Top of the sales.
This
by
was
a
when
huge
DC
margin.
had to be like, okay, let's kill Superman.
Yeah, really.
and we'll break Batman's back.
Yeah. I mean, great time for DC. Those are both fantastic stories. But Marvel, the sales were insane.
I do like the...
And then they went bankrupt.
In a lot of situations, I would criticize this, but I enjoyed the... I like the choice of, we're going to kill Superman.
Yeah.
So we need to come up with the villain who's going to kill him. It's not going to be Luthor or whatever.
No.
And what they came up with was not anything to do with like a mad scientist or kryptonite or anything. They're just like, no, he encounters a beast that is just even better than him at punching.
Yeah.
And it punches him so many times that he dies.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. Because
I'm a big DC fan, which is not... I mean, I want to qualify that very carefully by saying that I'm very confident that if I picked up a bunch of current DC comics, I think they were horseshit. But I love the DC superheroes. Like the JSA. Like
I love the focus on legacy. I really fell out hard on DC with the new 52 because they got rid.
That was the end for me.
They got rid of all their history, and I was like, their history is the reason I enjoy it.
It was not a good call.
No, yeah.
It was a bad call.
Like,
it was literally they were like, hey,
generations.
Hey.
The fact that like heroes like Wally West has become the Flash over Barry Allen. Like those things are the things I really enjoyed, and then they were like, let's get rid of all of that.
Only one DC hero, not counting Batman. Booster Gold.
Blue Beetle. Is it Mr. Miracle?
Yes.
Oh my God! Is it Booster Gold?
Yes.
Yes.
Booster Gold's great. Jeez.
Oh, the DCAU, fantastic.
Oh, so good.
So good. All the way from
Blue Beetle, great. All the Blue Beetles, excellent.
Oh, I love Haney.
Booster Gold, great.
I thought Booster Gold's run leading up to the new 52, which then they completely got
in the original 52, Booster Gold's story in 52 was great.
Yes. But like from that all the way up to when they did the new 52, he was a really consistent like frontline character. And I liked that stuff.
Yeah, but the whole idea of being like, you've invested in our like, the whole thing that we've been doing. Well, hey, guess what?
A long time.
Fuck you. Like, we hate you.
And you know what? That's part of the reason I got like when I left DC, I got really into Marvel, and I've been a huge Marvel fan ever since.
I just stopped reading superhero comics.
Not me. X-Men rule. Rest in peace, Krakoa. Your time will come again.
All right, so Spider-Man, the arcade game, the video game.
The video game.
Not a lot of video. I can't think of another video game with
That's
the
called
subtitle
the
"The
video
Video Game." I'm sure there are.
I'm sure there's plenty of like movie adaptations that are called the video game.
Probably.
All right, here we go.
Imperfectly emulated features, graphics. Yes, it's hard to stay current.
Video game, the movie.
Here we are.
All right.
I assume some sound will occur at some point. Let's wait and see.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
There.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
I don't like that. That was not a good choice. That is way worse than was it Crime Fighters that said Konami every time you...
Yeah.
That was good. I don't love Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Watch out for. Get rid of.
Spider-Man.
Okay. Cuba!
Hey.
Welcome. Me too. When I made the list of games that we're playing. Yeah, we've done X-Men on this show.
X-Men, yeah.
I played a lot of the home version of Captain America and the Avengers at the time.
Yeah, and we will be hitting that.
I'm interested to see this.
Real name
Namor. Hold on. Namor weighs 310 pounds. He's 6'2", 310.
Yeah.
Does he just have crazy dense bones?
Yes.
Okay.
He also should be like in the same strength category as the Hulk, but I imagine he will have as much difficulty as everyone else.
Yes. And for that matter, like, Spider-Man shouldn't be the same strength as Black Cat because Spider-Man has super strength.
Yeah.
Black Cat is...
Black Cat and Hawkeye are just guys.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
Let's get in. All right. So who do you want to be?
I'm going to start as Black Cat. And okay, here we go.
Spider Black Cat.
K's Express.
Spider sense tingling. Signaling danger.
Mystic Power Stone. Trouble up ahead. Go get him, superhero. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, so that was Scorpion. It doesn't because these two are the only Spider-Man characters.
There's still multiple playoff characters.
I know, but like, there was nobody else really. Like, Spider-Man didn't have a big supporting character. Why are we fighting the Hellfire Club? Yeah.
All right. Absolutely fantastic soundtrack right now.
Okay, so both buttons at once is my swing attack. Oop, and my whip. Okay. Oh shit. So
Oh, I see. Our life meter is literally.
my names?
Hold on. I can do Captain America. Yes, it is. It's Captain America, Iron Man, Hawkeye, Vision, I believe.
Yeah.
These games gave me such a distorted idea of who the popular character.
Yeah.
Like Vision, Dazzler. Yeah, Dazzler, because to me, as I've mentioned, Dazzler was a stand-in for Jubilee, my favorite X-Men at the time.
Yeah.
You do, I believe, using your web drains your health.
It does, yeah.
I'm a big Dazzler fan. Oh, cool. I like that jump attack.
Ooh.
I assume, obviously, your jump attack also involves shooting a web.
Yeah, it involves the web. Oop. There we go. Okay, Scorpion. Let's see how fair against Scorpion Sting. There's something really comical about that.
That was good. That's a great way to use your Scorpion tail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Venom as well. Okay.
But is that what? I was like, there's something like that. I was about to say, is that like a Kingpin in a tanning bed? Like this is a real jacked up Venom.
Venom's usually pretty jacked up.
Okay.
Venom's much bigger than Spider-Man. He's not like Spider-Man size.
Okay.
Also, Venom, by far the youngest character we've seen so far. Like by like a decade.
In terms of creation or like
Yeah.
okay.
Venom is 1988. Like even Black Cat is like the 70s. Oh, continue.
Oh, it's a one life
The
game.
Mariner.
Well, we got a long life though. 399 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm the Submariner now. Let's see.
Oh, and our health is gradually ticking down. Okay, cool.
Oh, and now it becomes a little
We're
platformer.
suddenly playing a platformer. Cool.
Oh, I've got like a sting. I didn't.
Okay.
There you go. It doesn't seem like you can make it, but you can.
I stuck on the wall
Hey,
and
look!
climbed up.
It's me.
Nice. He's got a drink. Fish taste. Do you see that?
Fish taste. Nice. The soda that tastes like fish.
Here we go. Okay. All right. Admittedly, obviously, this part is not a beat 'em up, but this is awesome. I would like it if I could aim my attack.
Oh, damn. Get him.
Oh. Yeah, I remember the like flying, scrolling, shooting parts in Captain America. Okay, there they go. I was like, uh-oh, were we supposed to?
Yeah, who are we supposed to do this? Okay.
That
Okay. And then we zoom back in. That's effective.
Guided by Voices, it's gotta be close. Cause like, I can think of a few good Batman games. And you know what? I haven't played those Arkham Asylum games.
Oh, those
But,
are
like-
supposed to be really good.
There's so many goddamn good Spider-Man games.
Oh my god, yeah. Spider-Man really mastered the game. Like, once they figured out, like, how to do, like,
Web slinging?
web slinging, like go, like, as a movement, as, like...
Oh yeah, Maximum Carnage, great game.
Yes.
Which someday we'll be playing. That's not part of Phase 2. Oh man, keeping the Black Cat alive.
Yeah, you've been going a while.
An interesting fact that I read on Wikipedia today was that this game tracks high scores per character.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't build a high score by if you're switching characters.
That's fine. I want to see all the characters.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm much more concerned.
Time for Hawkeye with his little punches. I imagine. Okay, good.
Real shortcoming of the MCU films that we don't get. What's his name? Jeremy Renner
Jeremy Renner, yeah.
in this getup.
There's a picture of him in this getup that somebody draws in the Hawkeye show, but obviously he's like, no, I don't want that.
I understand intellectually that my. Oh, that was why.
Venom was knocked out.
Yeah, why it became gigantic.
Okay, just hurling Venom around.
So.
I like the sound effect move too. When you hit people, it's like whap whap whap.
Yep. Oh, this is a.
Sweet dreams. Ouch. Oh wow.
That's good. The aesthetic here is just terrific.
It's great, yeah. Oh hey, it was actually Venom this time. Sorry, Eddie Brock, you're dead now. Bingo!
Well played, Hawkeye.
Huh. Spider sense tingling. Signaling danger.
Big brother Kingpin. See, you got what it takes to stop that Zeppelin from taking off. Hey, it's the Green Goblin.
Spider-Man has like... It's a fight between Spider-Man and Batman for who has the best rogue gallery. But man, Spider-Man has a great rogue gallery.
Yep.
Like,
And it's absolutely just those two. And there is no third superhero
No.
in contention.
no. I think if you're a fan of the Flash, his rogue gallery is
Oh, you know what? Okay.
really great.
Yeah, I do not think that I would ever, like... For exactly
But the
what
thing
you're
is-
saying.
But the thing is...
Flash is clear third.
Yeah, but the thing is,
There's a gap.
People know Spider-Man and Batman's enemies.
Oh yeah.
They
Nope.
know like they don't just know his arch enemy. They
No.
don't just know the Joker. They know like his third tier enemies.
Yeah.
And
Like
same with
you can't
Spider-Man.
strike up a conversation with somebody about Captain Cold.
No.
But you mean Mr. Freeze?
No. Captain Cold. Less powerful
The
than Mr.
trickster.
Freeze.
The Joker?
No.
Hold on.
But yeah.
No, you're getting confused because Mark Hamill played the trickster.
Rainbow Rider? Yeah.
Captain Boomerang?
Captain Boomerang's fantastic, though.
He is.
But for Spider-Man, like even then, Spider-Man and Batman, like come on, they're all great. Roy G. Bigelow, yeah. I often think of Roy G. Bigelow because I organize the hair dyes in the store by color, and every time I'm going through it, I'm like Roy B. Jib, Roy G. Biv. Hello, the Rainbow Ride. But yeah, it's like Spider-Man's so good, you know.
What are
all
those
the bad
weird
guys.
things that Namor has? He has like Hermes wings growing on his ankles.
That's exactly what it is. That's how he flies. That's his mutation. Did you know that?
No.
So Namor is often called the first mutant. And originally that was because they were just like, well, he's a mutant because he's a hybrid between a human and an Atlantean, so that makes him a
Oh.
mutant. But later on they were like, they clarified that doesn't make you a mutant.
Yeah.
Just because you're a hybrid. So they clarified, like, actually, he's that and a mutant. And the reason he's a mutant is because of the little wings on his feet. Because no other Atlanteans have been shown to have those. So they're like, that's Namor's mutation. It's his little wings that let him fly.
I'm just gonna toss this out there. And, you know, my ignorance might be shown when I say this, but Namor sucks compared to Aquaman? Is that fair?
Namor is, I don't know, he's not as good of a hero. He's an interesting character when he's like...
He's more of just like a jerk, right?
Yeah,
I only remember, I haven't read much Marvel.
When he's trying to get with the Invisible Woman, he can sometimes be interesting. But even the Invisible Woman is kind of like done with him. There was a great bit in...
Oh, sorry. I should not be taking the health when you're so
Ah,
close to dead.
okay.
What I should be doing is protecting you.
And I'm dead. Well,
I was
time to be
protecting you
Spider-Man.
from the other thing.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So
Definitely, if your girlfriend can become invisible, it is just a thing that makes you more interesting.
yeah, but there's a great bit in Jonathan Hickman's Fantastic Four run, which is if you ever get a chance to read it, fantastic. The current run of Fantastic Four also great, but Jonathan Hickman is just an all-timer. But shit.
Oh,
Um,
that happened too fast for me.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I like that I can do that. Okay. Everyone else just like hangs on, but Spider-Man's like, yeah.
Yeah, like this part is just like a decent side scroller. But I mean, this part is pretty cool. But it's the transitions. It's the merger of this
Yeah.
kind of gameplay with the beat 'em up and the fact that it's accomplished with the camera changing perspective. Very cool. This part is reminding me of the Dick Tracy video game on NES,
Oh, very much.
simply because of the
that makes
combination
sense.
of
No,
the
I can't get out.
background music.
He's really good at stun locking. Do not get close to him.
Of course.
There we go. That's where
I tried to get up and steal the last hit.
Anyway, yeah, there's a bit in that run where like Namor tries to pull some shit. He's
Ah,
trying to,
suckers.
he tries to yep. Eat these. Okay. So he's trying to pull one over and
Oh no.
I think we can just go down. Yep, right here.
What happened? Did you starve to death? Oh, into the Zeppelin.
Ah, of course. Oh, some stairs.
We've definitely failed to stop this from taking off.
Oh yeah,
That ship
it's
has sailed.
in the air.
That Zeppelin has launched.
Of course it says Kingpin on the side. Oh, we're back in. Okay.
Okay. Excellent. I'm looking forward to this good GIF. Or GIF. Oh, my turn to be Spidey.
No, I'm still alive. What?
No,
Oh,
you are dead.
Shit.
Make no mistake, Greg. You have
I
been killed.
missed it. Sorry, that was my mistake. We both died at like almost precisely the same time.
Some of them don't even know they're dead. These guys hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
Or do the No, the characters all start with 400 health, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I lost a lot of Spider-Man health in a very short time.
Yeah, the enemies are starting to hit really hard now. They're starting to try to get in quarters more. Which, I mean, they haven't done a terrible job of it. I'm only up to $1.
Ah. That's a good, like... Save anywhere, restore anywhere is really a thing that you gotta be able to, like... You gotta be able to make some rules for yourself, or it can really ruin a game for you. You just get in the habit of just being like, alright, whatever. I'll save every time I accomplish anything.
Black Cat's also having a great run in the comics right now, due to Jen McKay, fellow Nova Scotian.
Oh.
Yeah, he lives out in the valley. And he is a huge Marvel guy right now. He is writing the Avengers, as well as Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, and he's about to do an X-Men series. Like, he's really... He's really a journeyman writer at this point. But he got his start at Marvel writing a Black Cat series. That was really good.
The bosses are
Surprisingly easy.
very easy.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Greenie. Oh, well, he's got a face too. Watch out, pumpkin bombs.
Oh, because he's on his friggin' thing now. Makes sense.
Ah, pumpkin bombs. So annoying. Come on, this guy killed Gwen Stacy. We gotta do better than this. Do you know the Green Goblin wasn't really considered Spider-Man's arch nemesis until after he killed Gwen Stacy?
I didn't... Oh, yeah, jeez. That's true. The Robo Army bosses were also really easy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he was a.
These bosses are. There's more challenge to these bosses than the Robo Army ones. All the Robo Army bosses were too easy to stun lock.
So yeah, Spider-Man's pretty much considered to have two arch nemesis. The Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus. But the Green Goblin was a latter comer. He was not in the initial batch of villains that Spider-Man fought. So he came a few years later, and he was sort of... The big deal with him was just the mystery of who he was.
Ah.
Like, that was the big deal about the Green Goblin for a long time, was just that the reader was not aware of his secret identity. So it was a big mystery of, like, who is he? And, like, one of these characters is secretly the Green Goblin. And there was a big twist.
Oh, son of a bitch.
There was a big twist where they made it seem like it was Harry Osborn. And then it's like...
yes.
And then it turns out to be Norman. Like, his dad framed him. Yeah. But yeah, he wasn't considered, like...
Fallen soldier.
Spider-Man's, like, forever foe the way the Joker is for Batman, until he, you know, murdered Gwen Stacy. Even, like, that was the second major death in Spider-Man. The first one being George Stacy.
I think the first one is Uncle Ben.
That's fair. Yeah. That was
not an expert.
That was the third major death in Spider-Man.
That's the key. Getting behind him and then just hopping along, kicking him in the back of the head.
Submariner.
There we go. Now he's on the ground. But
I approve of this one though. That's satisfying.
Yeah.
There's a long phase of him being difficult and frustrating as he taunts you from his thing, cackling and dropping bombs on your head. And then when you get him down to dirt, it's like at the end of Death Proof.
Yes, when they just
The
beat
best,
the shit out of him.
the lair of the Kingpin. Could the Kingpin be the mastermind behind it all? Of course.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to something the big man himself.
We saw him earlier.
Yeah, so far the Kingpin has arrived and said, "Ah, Spider-Man, you've forgotten that I'm behind it all."
You were saying about Death Proof.
Yeah, at the end of Death Proof, when they get him out of they fuck up his car and crash him, and then he gets out, and he's like, "All right, ladies, my arm is broken," and then they just kick the shit out of him a bunch, and then the movie's over.
Great stuff. Also, the clearly superior half to Grindhouse.
Oh god, it's not even close.
Not even close.
The first part, like the Robert Rodriguez movie, Planet Death or whatever, is just it just sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it's trying to do the like so bad it's good wackiness, but it's not that bad.
did you get the other one?
It's just boring, and it's certainly not wacky.
No.
Like, it's just, I don't know, it just sucks. And then all of a sudden, Death Proof comes on, and it's an actual film. Although the standalone Death Proof, yeah, I heard good things about Machete, and certainly the trailer for Machete was better than Planet Death or whatever it was called.
And another Nova Scotian connection, which is Hobo with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Who a college professor from our town, Professor Herbert, plays the
Dr. Hubert.
Yes.
Dr. Ronald Hubert in the trailer for Hobo with Shotgun, not in the full film.
No, not in the full film.
Which I've never seen because why would I care? The best part of the trailer is Dr. Hubert.
Dr. Hubert's
whose
not
one
in it.
line is he slams it. Someone says, "At least he's only killing the dirty cops," and then he slams his hands down on the table and says, "We're all dirty cops." And it's just a much more. It's such a good line. It's the line reading of a man who, like, you know, devoted his life to the study of Shakespeare and really enjoyed the moments where he got to stand in front of a class and do a soliloquy.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love Dr. Hubert's classes.
Run with us. We are free.
Okay, I'll just throw this out there though. An even better Canadian end credits scene would be "Too Bad" by Doug and the Slugs. Boom, boom. Oh no! I'm not not sure if it would be better, but it would be pretty great. I love that song. And I think it would be a good fit for the...
Run With Us is a great song.
Remind me who...
Run with us, we are free.
Yes, I can hear the song in my mind, but who is it?
I have no
Is it
idea.
Loverboy?
It's from the... I can't kill Dr. Ock.
It's the theme song from the Raccoons.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa, shit, Doc Ock.
Watch out! Shit! Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on.
I don't know how we're supposed to do this. Get behind him. There we go.
Sweet. You can only be behind him if someone's in front of him. So I heroically just got
Just
armed
bodied, yeah.
again and again and again. And to be fair, ARG!
Well, you know what? We should have read the sign.
Yeah.
It clearly said no step. That's on us. Now, I don't know about this.
Huh. Is this true, Greg? The Doc Ock's arms are officially called his Waldos? Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know if that's true. I'll accept it as can I walk through these? I can. Whoa!
Huh. There's a comic from the 60s where they called them that.
Oh, I bet it's like some
should've
sort
left.
of weird 60s.
Oh, hey. Nice.
It's his office. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Yes.
Might as well be Spider-Man for the end.
You
though.
forget, Spider-Man, that despite my great size, I have the agility of a cat.
Yes. I know that Alfred Mulaney, who played him in the
Spider-Man.
in
Yeah, I'm
the
going back to Black Cat
in
once.
the Tom No, that's not his name. Is it?
What?
Maguire. What's Maguire's first name?
Toby Maguire?
Toby. I call him Tom Maguire.
Because you're thinking there's a Tom
I'm thinking
in there.
of Tom Holland. Yes. Okay.
Oh, Waldo.
Nice.
Okay, there you go.
Makes sense. I know that he named his arms. He named them and gave them personalities, which the animators, both the physical puppets and the CGI touch-up people, like adapted his like personality traits for the arms as he had thought.
Ah. I think subconsciously I was just ready to be Black Cat again, because that was some really poor dodging at the
Waldo's
end.
from a He-Man short
You get
story.
two, I'll take one. Never mind, I took two, but not intentionally.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit! He doesn't have a health bar though. Oh.
Because he's just gonna keep running.
Sandman.
Yes, man. They like, it doesn't make sense, and they haven't tried to explain why every single rogue is just working for the Kingpin now. But it's
I mean,
great.
Kingpin's got money. Most of these guys are
Yeah,
mercenaries.
that is a fair explanation. So who haven't we haven't seen Rhino?
We haven't seen Rhino. We haven't seen. We saw the Lizard. They've hit most of the big ones. Oof.
His fashion sense moves at the speed of silicon, rather than our carbon-based metabolisms. Oh, yes, Mysterio. Oh, how can I forget
Yes,
Mysterio? The
Mysterio.
coolest-looking Spider-Man villain.
Spider-Man. Hawkeye.
Carnage doesn't exist yet, right?
No, yeah, Carnage hasn't existed yet. Chameleon, another great one, yeah. I mean, we haven't seen a bunch of the ones that don't exist, like Mr. Negative. But, oh man, there is a female one that I'm forgetting. Oh, the Vulture, we haven't seen the Vulture yet. Not a female, an old man. But we haven't seen him yet.
I know he does not. He is not a Spider-Man villain or character at all. But I would love to see Michael Morbius just randomly show up.
He's a Spider-Man villain.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, originally, before he becomes an anti-hero.
Okay.
He starts off, he doesn't have control of his vampire-ness. And so he's kind of like
It
Man.
feels
He's essentially Man-Bat.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, he's essentially Man-Bat to start off. Oh, we haven't seen the Spider Slayer yet. Or,
Spiders.
The Spider Slayer. It's like a. It's like
You've
a
gone
weird robot
beyond
with
my-
with J. Jonah Jameson's face.
Please let me.
Get it?
Sweet. But actually, we're supposed to be ascending. But this was a good detour.
Yeah. Get some help. Ooh, ooh.
Honestly, you'd want to add a little bit more to it.
Oh, get this out.
But this could be like this is a pretty good game.
Pretty good, yeah. You can take that one too.
Oh yeah, of course, the Punisher.
Uh,
We're definitely not gonna beat up the Punisher
No.
because by now it was just
He was a huge.
the Punisher
like,
is
character now.
a hero now.
I think even at the time they didn't really think of him as a hero. Oh, Hobgoblin, of course. How can we forget the Hobs?
Well, because you feel like it's covered by the Green Goblin.
It's true. Hobgoblin's a little different. They did totally try to repeat Hobgoblin's. They totally tried to repeat Spider-Man, like the guy was briefly climbing on this. Okay.
Hey, speak of the devil, and smell the brimstone.
Hydro Man, who's just Sandman but water. I couldn't remember Hydro Man. Yes, of course. But I was thinking of him. We're all always thinking of Hydro Man, your mom. He's always top of mind.
Yeah.
Is it H2O guy? Is it Moist Lad?
Hydration Jason.
Hydration Jason. Got him.
Spider-Man, Black Cat.
Dasani Jones. That's a winner. If somebody was gonna turn out to be the real villain, who could it be? Who could be pulling the strings or emerge? It's not gonna happen. But if we knock out the Kingpin here and then Galactus's face just
Yes.
it's like all right,
Let's do it.
let's defeat Galactus.
The Tinkerer? Not a really high quality Spider-Man villain. Not the guy you want to be the boss of the Kingpin. Just what's his name? Hammerhead? Just the mobster who has a metal plate in his head? Oh, I like that. I throw the Kingpin. It's good stuff. Tombstone. Oh, Tombstone is really good. I do like Tombstone.
Oh, come on. Okay, good. So if I'm about to get knocked out, screen locked, inches away from a big heal.
Dr. Doom!
Okay, yes, I should.
Yeah, it's Doom.
I should have been able to come up with Dr. Doom for the surprise. Yeah, it seems obvious in hindsight. Far clearer than makes a lot more sense than Galactus would have, for sure.
Yeah. Dr. Doom has fought Spider-Man quite a few times. There was a period in the early 60s where they were kind of like, Dr. Doom...
Doomsday! Oh no! He crash landed in Latvelia! Doom's home
not
turf!
it.
Ah well. Nobody said being a superhero is an easy job. And away we go. Is this a thing?
What? No.
Dr. Doom has like his people are degraded cave monkeys?
Nope. They are extremely well taken care of.
Yeah.
Somehow.
That was my
evil
understanding.
peasants. Like they
Was that
live,
he's like a great dictator.
Yeah, he is a his people live in areas that look like and they themselves dress and act as though it's like the medieval, like as though it's like the 1800s or something. But all their houses are actually quite technologically advanced and they're all very well taken care of.
Interesting. What happens in this panel, Cedric?
I think he pulls an actually. Like, he's like,
Oh.
actually, it was Chekhov who fired the torpedoes.
I was thinking, because of how you wrote it, Cedric, I was trying to think of what he did that, like, he became a stand-in for Stan Lee for a moment.
Yeah, the big thing about Doctor Doom, the big thing about his country and his
Doctor Doom just turns to the camera and is like, Stan Lee is responsible for all of this.
Is that Doctor Doom has Doom bots. Famously, a bunch of robot replicas of Doctor Doom police Latveria and are just always around.
I knew that.
These monkey men, I don't know. Hey, it's the lizard again. We fought him briefly before.
Definitely makes sense that that Doctor Doom could rally all of these rogues to
Yeah.
his side.
I mean, well, the lizard is a mindless dude, so he would have had to have just kidnapped John Connors and
Yeah,
forced him to take some pills.
he can do that.
He can do that. I believe that he has that ability. I'm just gonna stick to Spider-Man. until the
Yeah.
end.
Ah.
And yeah, Sulu is the one who takes them to warp.
That's great.
Of course, Doctor Doom's a huge nerd. Like, we know he's a huge nerd. Him and Reed Richards were probably watching it in college. Experiment together sexually. Like this. I don't like these sections.
What? You don't?
No, I do
Okay.
like these sections.
Ooh,
Hit me, your mom.
Doctor Doom facts coming at us.
Doctor Doom. His favorite movie is The Wizard of Speed and Time.
Huh. So, what's the Wizard of Speed? And
Yeah,
I've
and
never heard
also,
of it.
Did they put that on the back of the box for The Wizard of Speed and Time? Doctor Doom from comics? This is his favorite movie. Oh, you get that now. You need him one. Okay, we can skip these guys. Or you
I
can
wish there was a
jump
downward
down.
attack.
I mean, we can squat and fly.
I absolutely love, and it's very similar, even though it's a different developer, to what we're going to see in the Captain America game.
Yeah.
Of just like a really nice comic book aesthetic.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really great. I don't,
Huh.
It's not a good movie at all.
It's an 80s throwback to 50s practical effects, which sounds like a thing that would turn out to not be good, even though if they did that now, I would expect it to be very good.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a huge problem that too many movies nowadays. Oh, jeez, I started watching Spider-Man.
Yeah, you're not Spider-Man. I'm
Huh.
Spider-Man. Get out of there.
Great background here.
Yeah. Latveria, not Latvia.
But he was no Harryhausen, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. Did Harryhausen ever direct a film? I don't think he did.
Maybe like a weird one-off that nobody's really heard of. You know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
art house film.
Maybe. But oh man. Love Harryhausen
Oh.
movies.
Of course, our jumps are not good enough to get over that.
Spider-Man.
You've got 1 health.
It stops counting down. Yeah, there's no shame in being considered, that'll do it, a good
Spider-Man.
but not Harryhausen level practical effects guy. Speaking of films directed by special effects guys, I saw the Night of the Living Dead remake as a kid before I ever saw Night of the Living Dead. It's
Oh yeah.
not great, but it's okay. It's got some moments.
Lamb.
But out of a desire to do something different, Mike Jitlove.
Chitlove. It's a good name.
Yeah, out of a desire to do something different, they really kind of just made changes to the plot to make it worse.
Yeah.
Like, the ending to the original Night of the Living Dead is justly very famous. So just changing it so that it's like, we have our own ending. It's like, okay,
Why?
it's not as good though. The other one was better. It's not bad even. But anyway, what that film certainly has is excellent zombie designs because it was directed by Tom Savini.
Oh yeah. Famous special effects guy.
Turns out that Mike Jitlove might suck. But he did have a role in Ghost. Good for him.
Alright.
Doesn't sound like an important role.
He played a dark ghost, James. The most important role. Establishing what could happen to our main character if he doesn't. Now this sucks, because these...
It's hard to get the timing
It's
reliably.
really hard. You get these helps.
Oh, and then I stepped on another
Extra
mine.
gonna need them.
Yeah. Hey,
He played the
Latverian background here.
Yeah. Doom's Castle. Castle Doom.
It's been a long time since I've seen any of Ghost, but I believe I know what we're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, geez, if you don't figure out your ghost problems here by solving your murder, is that what he does in the movie? Or just like making your wife feel better about your death?
It's his unfinished business, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
good.
is at least
Green
partially
Goblin's
about his
hottest
murder.
fight.
Yeah. Anyway, and then they make some pottery. It's very famous.
Yep.
Nice.
Hey, did he pull that one on his last time?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
It was annoying in the exact same way. Arg.
I hate him. I hate him. I'm dead.
Great movie with practical effects. Drag Me to Hell.
Drag Me to
Directed by
Hell
Sam
is a
Raimi.
great movie, yeah. Drag Me to Hell is really good.
Okay.
I love
As
how
long as he missed me.
how ultimately petty the plot is.
Yeah.
Like, like there's no good reason for this to be happening to this woman.
No. It's like the most mildly like. It's revenge because she won't sign off on a loan for a woman who's like obviously unqualified for the loan.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, well, she's a young woman. She probably doesn't have the power to overrule the bank's lending standards. Nope. Gotta
No.
kill her. You know, in like the most
In a
horrible way.
horrifying, psychologically damaging way.
Before she gets
Crush her spirit before she's ultimately killed.
before she's not just killed, but dragged to hell for all eternity.
Yeah.
And like part of that has to be on God.
Yes.
Like why do you allow the punishment and reward system of your afterlife to be weaponized? Huh. Ray Harryhausen did direct 2 short films, one of
Yeah,
which
I saw that.
okay, 50 years to make a tortoise in the hare thing. There's some kind of
Yeah, there's
joke
some
in
sort
there.
of yeah. Yes, got him, but he got me. It was satisfying to hit him with a kick on that one.
Man.
Come on.
Hey,
Yes.
oh, here's the satisfying. Oh, damn it, you got me. Although now, actually, I can answer a question that I just had in my mind. Yes. I assume this must be the case for all characters, but I just noticed that when Black Cat is low on health, she starts really sucking wind.
Oh, nice. I hate Green Goblin's fist thing.
Yeah, I like this Green Goblin phase better when we just ganked him.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. You take the big one. There you go. Now let's get these.
Are
orangutan
these?
men. I don't think these are anything. Like maybe they appear in like a random Greek, like Doctor Doom story, But they are certainly not iconic to Doctor
No,
Doom.
but they do seem like a thing that like Doctor Doom's Monkey Men. That sounds like a 1968.
They remind me a little bit of these dudes.
Fantastic Four.
Are you aware of the Inhumans?
I'm aware that there's a thing called the Inhumans. Is Black Bolt their leader?
Yes.
And if he ever speaks, he destroys the universe?
Yeah, essentially. He could probably destroy the whole world if he, like, shouted.
Okay. But if can he speak in a regular voice?
No.
Okay.
A whisper can destroy a mountain.
Okay. Is that a curse that he has on him?
It's his superpower.
It's his power. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'd trade that for one that sucked less.
Yeah. The Inhumans are guys. They're part of a like society, a secret society, and when they hit puberty, they undergo a thing called the Terrigen Mist.
Oh.
You killed me.
Well, one good turn deserves another.
Spider-Man.
They expose themselves to the Terrigen Mist, and the Terrigen Mist gives them a superpower. But whatever it is, they don't have a choice in it. So sometimes it's good, and sometimes it turns out bad for them.
Why are the rats fleeing?
Well, it's a sinking castle, James.
Yeah, like what's going on here?
But they have like a sub race. There's like a sub race of Inhumans who are like failed Inhumans who are just like slaves that are like degenerated humans that just live under the. And these guys are supposed to be good guys. And
Yeah.
They have this slave race that lives in like the depths of their city.
That sounds almost like Ultima 6, where the plot is officially about realizing that the gargoyles are actually people just like you and me that have their own society and like that they aren't just trying to destroy Britannia. And in fact, we should help them.
I'm just keep doing it. Sorry.
But this is all in the context of a game where also you learn about gargoyle society, and it's like the winged gargoyles are smart and get to like do everything and like run society, and the wingless gargoyles can't even speak, and so they're just used for farm labor.
I got him.
And you're like, well, that's not great. And then also,
Oh, he was a Doom bot.
in that makes
You're
sense.
finished, Doom.
Dirty trick.
Cast of Star Trek TNG. True. Shocked that Picard never.
I don't know what before Cowboy Bebop, they were like the action scenes should all be like hot jazz.
Yeah,
That was great.
very good. Oh man, Cowboy Bebop has such a great soundtrack. I used to listen to that in high school. God damn it!
When you weren't too busy with all the chicks.
Nope. Simultaneously with all the chicks, Jim.
Yeah, that's how you entice them over.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Do you want to listen to specifically the movie soundtrack?
Do you want to watch some Cowboy Bebop to me, and I'll explain to you how it's like jazz.
I think you'll
The
find.
theme of the show is that it's like that Spike lives his life like jazz. Like, yes, thank you.
I also wrote an essay in high school. We had to analyze a poem, and I analyzed a song from Cowboy Bebop.
Nice. When I had to analyze poetry, I did Edgar Allan Poe, Annabelle Lee, because we weren't allowed to just do the Raven.
Yeah, Annabelle Lee is a great one. Okay, you gotta do your super move to jump, but I can't remember how to activate it. Nope, that wasn't it. Well, I cleared the path for you.
Great. That works.
Really wish we could attack out. But
Yeah. Like, that's one of the main things that's missing. That
it's directional control.
if you're gonna
in
make
these
this
sections.
if this was the game, it'd be pretty good. But you need to flesh it out a little, and that's one of the things.
There is no time limit. There's no artificial thing like making us speed through.
Yes, our health is constantly ticking down.
That's true. But I just meant, oh my god, what? How are we supposed to do this?
I think it's a bite the bullet kind of deal.
No, wait. You can... I mean, it essentially is. But you can web crawl on these when they're not shooting fire.
Ah.
Nope, nope,
No.
nope, never mind. I thought I was, but it turns out I wasn't.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get really stun locked by that.
If I got that set on, like, blasted with that much fire, I think I'd be the exact opposite of stun locked.
Yeah, you'd be dead.
Well, I
Can't
mean,
get
like,
any more stun locked than dead.
Joe, during the burning process, though, I'd be freaking out. I'd be flapping my arms all around. The D is for Doom.
The D is for Doom. Oh man! In the second movie, you see one of the skeletons because they get electrocuted.
Yeah, but that's like that's actually more to the cartoon wacky tone that they're going for than like a lot of the plainer stuff. Like, for example, a blowtorch roasting Joe Pesci's head for like a full 15-second shot while he screams in agony, but doesn't try to free his head. And then after, they're like, look how blistered his scalp is now. Merry Christmas, children.
Kid's a psychopath. No regard for human life. Although those guys do totally want to kill him.
Oh, yeah. They like
if they had their way, he would be dead. So like, you know what? Maybe they deserve it.
I saw someone, in fact, I think it was the notable poster and also film editor, Michael Tay Sweeney, saying once that Home Alone is not a good movie, but it's an extremely watchable movie. Because he was saying this in the context of, Dial Code Santa Claus, the French movie that Home Alone is allegedly ripped off. That sounds amazing. Oh, great.
Not a comedy.
Brilliant. But yeah, they are absolutely going to murder him. And not only are they going to murder him, but as they note when they catch him, first, before we kill you, I'm going to bite all of your fingers off. It's like, what? That's a fucked up thing. Like, that'd be a fucked up thing to do to a guy who, like, was another adult criminal who did something real awful. Like, he killed your mom. And I'd still be like, you gotta bite all his fingers off? Like, to just do to a child. A homeless guy disguised as Santa Claus invades the home of a billionaire toy maker, and Richie Rich basically has to fight him. That's wild. Macaulay Culkin also played Richie Rich.
That's true. That was when they were really trying to make a go with having the Harvey characters all get movies.
Yep.
If it was today, they'd try to tie them together. They would have had fucking
Casper the Ghost, Casper the Friendly
Rich.
Ghost extended universe.
Yeah.
The post-credit scene with Baby Huey.
Yeah. Fucking Wanda the Witch comes in at the end. Oh, shoot. What's the name of the devil? Is he like...
Oh, damn it. I did not want to end this as Hawkeye. Oh, well.
You will be Hawkeye now. I'll throw Doom into Hawkeye. We got him.
Oh.
Sweet dreams.
There's no way that's the end. It's the end.
Nope.
No.
It's just another Doom bot. It's always a Doom bot. It's over though, so Spotty. Actually, I'm done with this.
Yeah, fuck this.
Oh, hey, Venom again. Wait, what? Oh, some of these Venoms aren't really Venom.
Yeah.
We have to find the real Venom. Because the other ones don't even get hurt.
This is a robust game.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in this game.
What are you?
There's a lot more to this than to
Oh
the
yeah, I
X.
found him. He's this one.
It is a little... there's a lot of flickering going on. I'd be willing to bet that those lightning bolts are the imperfectly emulated graphics that the MAME warning told us were in play.
Where is he?
I had him. I slammed him.
Okay, I got him. He's this one. He's right at your feet.
Ah, but he has a get up kick. Oh, good.
Spider-Man. Not that.
My girl.
My girl.
Felicia, whatever.
Felicia Hardy.
Felicia Hardy.
I always liked Felicia Hardy in part because she offers like a. So, did you ever see the show Danny Phantom?
No.
Okay, so in Danny Phantom, I think is actually a pretty good like take on the superhero genre, especially because it's like an original character. The guy who makes it, Hartman, terrible person actually. So don't pirate it.
Who?
Hartman, he also did Fairly Odd Parents.
What's the name, sorry?
Bruce Hartman. He also
Bruce
did,
Hartman.
Yeah,
Okay.
he also did Fairly Odd Parents.
Terrible guy for some reason?
He's not great. Politically and morally. But was that it? Was Venom the end? Because that would be weird. After we destroy like 3 Doombots, we just beat up Venom one more time.
It was called the final.
Nope, that's it. We just beat up Venom one more time. Okay. Weird.
There.
Well, we destroyed Castle Doom.
Doom's castle burns in the distance. The battle is over. However, in your heart, you believe that Doom is bound to return one day. Well,
Of course, yeah.
that would make sense. We didn't even see him. But should that day come, you know you're going to be there to foil his evil designs. After all, that's what being a superhero is all about.
Specifically
Isn't it?
beating up Dr. Doom.
Yeah, Namor should have grabbed some clothes.
Okay.
I don't know if there'd be any pants, but he could have at least got a cloak, a green cloak.
I think that ends up in mid.
Yes.
Uh,
I think it's pretty high
It's
mid.
a pretty high mid. There's like little touches. This is another one where like if it had a 2.
Okay, this better. No, it doesn't.
Nope. Go fast. Okay, there's no numbers. So I should be able to get. Oh no! Shit! I'm going the wrong way.
Oh, cool. It divides
And
our points for some reason, but I don't know what.
divided by number of quarters spent. Yes. Although I guess I
Okay.
got 2 more quarters than I thought.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. That's way up there, mid or way low in boss.
It could be. You know what? It could be low in boss. I think there's probably some games that we have in boss tier, like some of the like less notable Double Dragon games that it might be an equal to.
Well, I actually a thing that I've been thinking.
No Ninja Clowns.
They can't all be ninja clowns.
You're
though.
right. We should have a 4 or 5 tier system, not a 3 tier.
It should have been. Want to make that disappear for a moment, and we'll
Yeah.
do some review. So, I don't think I've up. No, this is not current, or maybe it is. I can't remember what the most recent. But what I actually started thinking, what I've been thinking is that I think when we originally made this with just the notables, I think we were maintaining a higher standard for boss tier than we have since, even though we've added far fewer games to the boss tier. In fact, I know it's more than this, but I'll have to update that later. But because now I look at the mid tier, I fired up Arcade Double Dragon 2
Yeah.
the other day on my Switch while we were away for the weekend,
And you were like, this is great.
and I was like, this is so good. Like,
I think, well, did we put NES Double Dragon 2?
that's absolutely boss tier because that's one of the
Yeah.
better video games ever made. Like, it would be absurd to not.
It might have been a thing where we decided, like, only one could be boss tier.
Well, I think it's because we were trying to be discerning
Yeah.
and to create a stratus.
I mean, Double Dragon 3, The Sacred Stones, that makes sense why that's here in mid tier.
yeah, because that is the game. That is a flawed gem. That
Yeah.
could have been a great game.
Could have been great.
And likewise, Double Dragon 3: The Rosetta Stone is in the goon tier. I mean,
Yeah.
justly because it's not very good. But I don't know. Anyway, we'll learn about all that later.
We'll learn about all that. Eventually,
yeah.
will be ranked.
Spider-Man game. Jeez. Well, let's look at the other games so far that I've put here that we've added. Crime Fighters, SPY, Special Project Y, Gang Wars.
I think
I think Spider-Man's better than SPY, Special Project Y.
I would agree. I would agree with that. Yeah.
Boss tier.
Because especially the platforming bots are so well integrated
And
like
well
that
executed.
Zoom out, zoom in is so good.
That's really good
And it
stuff.
feels really good. Like it's not perfect. Like I wouldn't want to play a whole game of that without some like additional things.
Yeah, put some
But
more
it-
stuff in. But it's close.
But
like,
it's close, and it's like such a great diversion where you're like, whoa, suddenly I'm jumping around and doing stuff.
yeah.
It's great.
And it's a good way to, like, it's another thing where, again, if it was the whole game, you'd be like, why is there not a dedicated web sling or black cat grappling hook button
Yeah.
for me to swing around and stuff? But even without that, even with just the basic climbing it allows, it's a good way to deal with the fact that this is Spider-Man.
Yes.
And in a beat 'em up, you walk from the left to the right punching people. And that is not the...
That is not the Spider-Man way.
You want Spider-Man should be climbing on something
Yeah.
at some point. He should also be swinging from something, but at least he did that during one of his jump kick moves.
Yes.
Yeah.
And swinging as a mechanic, it really cannot be overstated that like when the Spider-Man game, I believe it was just called Spider-Man, that particular game where they nailed web slinging for the first time. That was a huge technological leap and a huge like. There were people who were like, "This is all we are going to do. We are going to get web slinging working in a Spider-Man video game," and they put a lot of time and effort into it to the point where basically the exact same mechanics, the exact same underlying code is still in use in modern Spider-Man games. It's the same physics.
The oh, look what's up next. Vendetta.
Vendetta, yes,
The sequel to Crime Fighters.
Crime Fighters, a gem that we did not expect. So excited to see Vendetta.
Very excited for Vendetta.
And
And
we
then
play
right after
Riot
that,
City.
SNK gets another chance to make it click.
Burning Fight.
And as we've discussed, the most SNK beat 'em up name you can imagine.
Yeah, that's very SNK.
And but yeah, Vendetta, very excited for. Riot City, I'm gonna put my marker down for it being pretty generic.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Vendetta, the follow-up to a game that was already good. So if they improve on it, if they've improved on Crime Fighters, this could be like high boss tier.
It could be
this
real
could be a
good.
challenger.
It could be it could be something special. But I really want SNK to get their shit together.
Yeah, you really
So
want SNK to nail it.
It
some
just
point.
feels like they should have already. And the
Yeah.
closest they came was Gang Wars, which they didn't make.
Yes. But okay.
But yeah. But then, so I'm going to guess next week that we're only getting through 2 like we did today.
Yeah.
But then after
These
that,
ones were also a lot longer than the 2 we played last
Yeah.
week. Both of them.
then we're down to 3 more arcade games. 2 of which, actually, I'm inclined to say we're not going to need to play the Super Nintendo port of Captain America and the Avengers. That it will in fact be very faithful but less pretty.
Fair. Yeah, probably.
I'll confirm that on my own time, and so maybe it's necessary. This Growl, I mean, maybe we got to play Growl. I don't know, on the Genesis, but
Oh, Taito game. Taito's done some good ones.
yeah,
For
But
sure.
yeah, 5 arcade games left in 1991,
Oof.
and
And
then
eventually
after that,
we gotta set up beat 'em up on the go at some point.
we got to start getting beat 'em up on the go will come soon. Maybe we'll do it right after 91. That'll give me some more time to get Motorhead working
True.
on the old Amiga
Motorhead.
emulator. But then in 92 in the arcades, we have the very cleverly named Arabian Fight, and then the uninteresting named Arabian Magic. But that's Sega and Taito, so like
Yeah.
that could be cool. And then we get into Konami just being like, you know what? Let's get some licenses.
Let's get some.
Let's do Asterisk and Obelix. Let's do
And
a
Bucky O'Hare.
Let's throw down a Bucky O'Hare beat 'em up. And then Irem was like, hold on. Has anyone done Hook yet?
Wait, is Hook actually Hook?
It's Hook. Like
It's the movie Hook.
it's like
As a beat 'em up.
it's like you're gonna play as Peter. What's his name? Peter.
Yeah.
It's something very silly,
Um,
but it's not Panfield. But
Yeah.
Peter Banning.
what is Robin Williams' name in that movie? But yeah,
And then one of us will play Rufio, I assume.
Oh, that would be great. Rufio's fantastic.
Rufio is very cool.
Come on, Wikipedia, not helpful. I know he's Peter Pan in actuality, but what's his fake name? Peter Banning. You were correct.
Aha, Peter Banning.
The movie came out in '92.
Yeah, and then we have Guardians of the Hood. Is Atari in 1992 more in touch with hip hop culture than Sega has been?
91, by the way. A Christmas movie, actually.
Oh man, full-sized Julia Roberts Tink.
Do you know they put in the scene where she's full size in that movie just because Julia Roberts was like, "Come on, I gotta be full size at least. I gotta act actually in the same building as the other people in this movie at some point."
I did not know that. No.
It turned out that she didn't realize that she would not actually like be filming with Robin Williams and stuff.
Okay, speaking of licenses, what
Yes?
do you suppose the odds are that the TAD Corporation actually got the rights to the Jean-Claude Van Damme classic Legionnaire? Not classic.
Possibly? I mean, it's not impossible.
That'd be something. SNK is going to take another couple cracks at it in 92. King of the Monsters 2, because King of the Monsters 1 is a fighting game, if I remember correctly. It's like a beat-em-up style fighting game. But...
No, impossible, because Legionnaire came out in 1998.
Okay, so no. But is it a movie about the French Foreign Legion in Algeria?
I believe it is, yes.
That's going to be an odd and uncomfortable beat-em-up unless we're playing as the Algerians. And the name does not suggest that.
No, not at all.
And you know what? For that matter, not that all, freedom fighting is a dangerous thing, but like
I'm excited for Sonic Blast.
Yeah,
Man.
can we get the Battle of Algiers as a beat 'em up? Just play as two. What the hell was the friggin' liberation group called? At any rate, just walking through the streets, just beating the shit out of. I also can't remember the name for the Pied Noirs. Just killing civilians.
Quick question, James.
Yes.
What's up with Warrior Blade Ratson Saga Episode 3? Where's Episode 1 and 2?
I believe there's a reason that
Is it
because
that
that's something I would have looked into at the time, but I'm not sure if it's because they're games in a different genre or they don't exist.
I mean, it's either is possible in this era.
Oh, whoops! I typed Wizard Blade into my phone.
Well, that's not going to help.
Yeah, it is the sequel to Rastan Saga 2, which is a hack and slash platformer.
Oh, it's a platformer. That's probably why.
Side-scrolling hack and slash 'em up, 8-way button, jumping, attacking. Yeah. It's a platforming action.
Well, this one is classified as a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
And we'll see if that's just a weird classification thing, and it actually is an action platformer. Ratson's pretty good. Don't know about Ratson's 3.
Yeah, it says right here, Rastan Saga, known as Rastan in North America, is a side-scrolling hack-and-slash arcade video game released by Taito in 1987, a critical and commercial success that was ported to home platforms.
Okay.
The Sega Master System, and also the Amstrad CPC, the Commodore 64, and the Spectrum. Cool. Sega Master System is a nice little.
Oh yeah, this
nice little
Ratson
console.
at least is a total platformer. It looks. It's almost. Oh yes, this is invoking. Definitely not.
Gotta find out who made the Darkman beat 'em up for the Game Boy before we do beat 'em up on the go.
Definitely invoke. I'm just looking at a video of it now. Definitely not like with the search action gameplay of, as James loves to say,
Yeah.
like a specific a Castlevania game, but definitely invoking like the play style of Castlevania.
Ninja Baseball Batman is one that I'm looking forward to. Is it a ninja who fights with a baseball bat? Is it an anthropomorphic baseball bat ninja?
Oops, something's happened to the publishers here.
I just need to find out what those are. That's just data that doesn't exist.
Okay.
So it's doing a VLOOKUP on data that's not there.
Shadow Force, Violence
Some
Storm,
more technos.
Zero Team USA.
The Punisher.
Okay, so
That's an odd fit for a beat 'em up.
yeah. Well, because the Punisher mostly shoots people.
And
so-
then, oh man, I'm gonna have to dig out my
Your Game
my
Gear?
Wii U so we
Oh,
can
yeah.
play. No, I've lost my Game Gear. I must have sold it at a yard sale because that was the only way I was allowed to. My parents would not help me get a PlayStation, so I had to sell everything I had ever owned because I was 12 years old. I couldn't get a job.
No, the government wouldn't allow it. Even though you craved work, the government cruelly would not allow you.
Well, I don't know. I'd go that far.
Batman
Let's see.
Returns.
Couple of Batman Returns
That
for the
one's
NES
supposed
and the
to-
SNES.
That one is like a recognized game. That's supposed to be a really good game. I don't know if we'll end up saying it's beat 'em up though.
No, I believe it's a pretty straightforward beat 'em up.
But it has some heavy platforming segments, so
Huh?
we might.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true.
Is it not Batman Returns that has a lot of platforming? I
I
know.
mean, maybe for the NES, but the Super NES one, I believe, is just a real straight ahead beat 'em up.
That's also a single player game. There's no.
Yeah, because Robin was not in that film,
Nope.
and Catwoman is like an antagonist.
Batman Returns is really good though. That might actually be my favorite of the Tim Burton Batmans.
Oh, hey, we're gonna play this Riot City by Westone or West One or Westone Co. Limited
Yeah.
in 1991 in the arcade, and the last game on our list for Phase 2 is Riot Zone for the TurboGrafx CD by Westone Co. Limited, presumably a sequel.
They must be connected.
Meanwhile, I can't imagine that the cliffhanger Super Nintendo game or Genesis game is going to live up to the film. But that's one of those movies. Like, it's not Cliffhanger is not a great film, but it's absolutely like it benefits from that thing where if you go back and watch like any even like mid-tier, mid-budget thriller from the 90s, you're like, the cinematography in this is amazing. Because they're like doing actual shots and there are sets sometimes and like all kinds of things that many movies do not bother with nowadays. Just point the camera, light it poorly, fix it all in post. Julia Louis-Dreyfus was on Hot Ones and she said that one of the coolest things that she's done in the Marvel films was when they shot a scene that takes place on a bridge, but they were just in a studio. It's like there was nothing there. And it's like, I guess I can see how that's kind of a neat experience to have done that and then go see, but then it's like bridges are real.
Yeah.
And like,
they're real locations.
like if there's going to be a big bridge in the film, like part of the reason that you're going to the movie theater and you're watching them, like I'd like to see a big shot of a big bridge. It's like, you don't even need to get a helicopter anymore. Put it on a drone. A real person in the sense that he was a real guy, lost his hand, and therefore hated alligators and clocks.
Well, a real person as in
Or
the
just
actual
like,
based his performance. on
J.M.
an
Barrie
actual
knew
person.
this jerk, and he was like,
Well, I think a lot of the characters in Hook are in Peter Pan are J.M. Barrie knew this dude. Oh, okay.
cool. That's a fun pirate thing to do. But anyway,
There is an extended book there's an extended bit in the book in the sequel to Peter Pan, where Hook pretends to be a random dude.
so anyway, next week
Yes.
we cross the halfway point, not of Phase 2, because Phase 2 is a separate collection of games, not counting the 40 notables, but of every beat 'em up through 1993, we will have played 50% of them next week.
It's a lot of games.
Or more than 50%. We've played a lot of games. We got a lot of games left to play, but I'm not running out of steam.
No?
The genre isn't necessarily showing us many new things,
No, it's been a while since
But-
we've seen a real, advancement.
but and honestly, I think what actually mostly happens to the genre is it just peters out from a lack of innovation, because for whatever reason, nobody was willing to just pick up the ball from River City Ransom and just be like, oh yeah, just do an RPG mechanics and a storyline.
Or even, really, as far as we've told, pick up the ball from any modern, contemporary fighting game and have just a more expansive move list.
Jeez, to keep on banging this gong. No, barely anyone's picked up the ball from Renegade, the first beat 'em up,
Yes.
and had that like vivid of a move set.
Yeah. True.
Especially disappointing again because of the game that I never would have dreamed would wind up on the Goon tier. Shodai Neketsu Kowa Kunio-kun.
Yeah.
A 2-player beat 'em up RPG where the fighting is like Renegade, but better.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing. Instead of the fighting just sucking and not being at all like Renegade.
Nope. And also just being a terrible, confusing mess of progression.
Yeah, real bad. All they had to do was photocopy things they'd done before.
Nope.
But alas,
All right.
Well, hey.
Run us through the week, James.
it's fun stuff.
the
Yeah.
hell?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Does it ever feel good to say that Chaotic Crazy May is over? And I believe for the first time since April, we'll hit all 4 regular streams this week, starting with today. We did Greg and James Beat 'em Up.
We sure
Coming
did.
on Friday, coming at you. We're starting the last ride of the Drifter. It's going to be a 2-scenario last ride, but we're starting it in Friday Night Frosthaven. Greg is going to retire. Guided by Voices was saying that he fired up some of the... He started from the start on YouTube, and we saw the results algorithmically because all of the like first 5 or 6 videos got like racked up like 10 views over the weekend.
Oh, nice.
So just one person decided to watch them in full, and it was like, okay, fine, we'll show this to other people.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Nice.
Sweet. All right. Magical. One day, it's going to be a long time from now, but one day, that first episode is going to cross the 1,000 views threshold. I mean, honestly, it probably will, like, if I just do one post on Reddit. And perhaps I will.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll post on
I'm
Reddit.
working on it. I really should have done it much sooner. Well, it's fine. This is all soft launch for Saturday afternoon Swamp Haven.
Yeah.
On this Saturday afternoon, no swamps at all, because that would involve too much moisture. We'll be playing Dark Sun, Shattered Lands. I'll be in the wastes. Well, actually, we'll be in the sewers. There's moisture there. We're trying to get out of the sewers, though, into the wastes. So we'll see how that goes. Looking forward to getting back to that after we take last weekend off. And then, really looking forward to getting back to Quest for Glory 5 Dragon Fire, which I haven't played in a month. We're at the cusp of going to Hades. It's... I guess, you know what? If we had to have the momentum interrupted, I'm glad it was just before going to Hades instead of just after, because I bet that we're really coming to a head here plot-wise.
Yeah.
But, yeah, looking forward to that. And if at some point I can squeeze in something else, I have some things that I'm cooking in my mind that are not picking up one game that I'm going to play for a long time. And I'm kicking around how am I going to, when I get a vacation, cram more into...
The Hades section alive. I'm glad you're alive too, Cedric. It's great that we're all alive at this time.
Yeah.
So that we can see James play the Hades section.
Yeah. And honestly, I mean, I would have felt terrible, Cedric, if you had died in the 3 weeks that I took off. The last thing you ever said to me was, I can't wait to see the Hades section. I probably would have just stopped playing the game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. But here we are, alive.
Alive.
Feels good. All right, and yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, because I'm cooking some stuff beyond what we know is coming. Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpent Isle when my vacation comes. I also want to. I got 2 other things I got cooking, which I won't talk about right now because Greg has to go home at some point.
At some point.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you guys
But
for
hey,
joining us.
take us home, Greg.
Yes, thank you for sticking around all the way to the end. Please follow us down below. If you're watching on YouTube, then you can like and follow as well. And of course,
Hit the like.
if you subscribed, James is offering 30 days of conditional love.
That's a Twitch subscription. YouTube subscription is free.
Yeah, there's no...
I appreciate it, but I don't love you.
Yeah. And remember, until next time, violence is never the answer, except in video games. Bye-bye.
Fairly well, love.